Hello, you're listening to Hugo Talks. So things are heating up, and it's not just the weather. Revelations are materializing every day. It's like someone has drawn back the curtain, and a tyranny, a dictatorship that has always been there but was hidden is not too bothered about being hidden anymore. They are revealing themselves, and they are challenging the public by saying, well, what are you going to do about it? That's how it comes across to me, and it's not just UK, it's all across the world. Look at Australia with their QR codes to get into supermarkets and their full-on lockdown, even though, as they claim, they have only had a few deaths in the last 8 months. Then we have Ireland bringing in passports for pubs, restaurants, cafes and whatever, and who knows what else, creating a two-tier society. New Zealand doing the same. While the entity known as Jacinda Ardern tells the public that they are the truth and nobody should listen to anything else apart from them.
You can trust us as a source of that information. You can also trust the Director General of Health and the Ministry of Health. For that information, do feel free to visit at any time to clarify any rumour you may hear, covid19.govt.nz. Otherwise, dismiss anything else. We will continue to be your single source of truth. We will provide information frequently. And when you see those messages, remember that unless you hear it from us, it is not the truth. And I really ask people, just visit covid19.govt.nz. It has all of the up-to-date information. And we will continue to provide everything you need to know.
Everywhere we go, we see these leaders all of a sudden acting like dictators. And what are people going to do about it? For too long, the majority of the public have sat by and swallowed this shite. It's time for people to get up and out. This Saturday, I believe, there are protests across the world. There's one in London. I mean, no matter where you are, every man, child and woman needs to make their voice heard and take a stand before it's too late. The time for being silent and waiting in the wings to see what happens is over. Look at this headline today. This hasn't come into law, but this shows their intent, and it also goes along the psychological tactic of telling you what they are going to do before they do it, priming you. It's a psychological power play. It says here, journalists could face up to 14 years in prison for stories embarrassing the government under proposed changes to the Official Secrets Act that would treat them like foreign spies. It says here, change to law would remove defence for reporters handed leaked documents. Home Office says it would undermine efforts to prevent damaging disclosures. Maximum jail term for journalists could go from 2 to 14 years under proposal. So 14 years in jail for stories embarrassing the government. I mean, come on. I mean, what am I going to get now? 14 years in jail because I make a video questioning what the government do? Seems to be that's the plan. This is tyrannical behaviour, dictatorship behaviour, the illusion of government serving the public. It's just that. It's an illusion, and they seem to want to show you that now. This is done to get people to submit to their will. And unfortunately, too many people lack the courage to listen, to observe what is going on, to see the obvious signs. If you are one of these people sitting on a fence and you've just come across this video, somehow you need to wise up fast and stand against this, because as you can see, they have plans to stop any dissenting voices at all. They don't want anyone questioning them whatsoever. It says here they don't even want you to embarrass them. 14 years jail for writing an article that embarrasses the government. That's going to create, that's really going to create a land of free speech and debate, isn't it? They don't want free speech because they have no plans on you having freedom. What do you think digital IDs, which the UK government announced on Freedom Day, are for? The passports. Your freedom and liberty is slowly evaporating. Look at this, the King of Thailand. They have a similar law where the public are not allowed to criticise anything they do. One man was sentenced to 30 years in jail because of a Facebook post insulting the monarchy. This guy, look at this one here. Thai man faces jail for insulting king's dog with sarcastic internet post. Apparently it was a joke post about the king's dog, and he was threatened with jail. I don't know if that ever materialized, but you know, that is a tyrannical dictatorship. I mean, usually you would look at these countries and think that would never happen here or in my country. Well, it is. They are there and they just haven't transferred all of the rules over yet. It's time to stand up and be counted out on the streets and also on social media. There is a cyber war going on right now in regards to information. That's why so many people are shadow banned or blocked. This video could very well get taken down, even though I'm not mentioning anything medical. People who have been silent all of this time, you need to stop being silent. You're worried about your job. I understand. You're worried about your future. You won't have a job in the future if things keep going the way they are. You're not even going to have a future. It won't be worth having. Make your voices heard. There is power in numbers. Stand up against the incoming tyranny. Share posts. Share videos. Go to the protests. Don't be afraid to speak out. That's what articles like this and laws being proposed are trying to do. They're trying to stop you from speaking out. Look at the laws they are introducing. They're introducing laws to stop you protesting, to stop you questioning the establishment, to stop you from speaking out. They don't want you to embarrass them, and they want to give you 14 years jail. Don't wait for them to criminalize your freedom. Make yourself heard now before it's too late, because things are moving at a rapid pace. As always, thanks for listening. Come and subscribe to the tribe at hugotalks.com, because as you well know, this channel could end up getting suspended again. It could be taken down. Very, very possible. I mean, look at this article here. Come and subscribe to the tribe at hugotalks.com. You'll get notifications every day I upload a video. It's a place for like-minded souls who don't follow the fake stream media, who don't follow the herd. See you later.